My name is Pastor Bruce.
大家好，我是陶牧师。
This is David. He'll be translating me into Mandarin.
我名字 David，今天晚上
The children have been here this week learning about many natural laws that God has created in putting this world together.
大家看到这个小朋友这个礼拜在这里学到许多关于大自然的这个定律。
And it's really amazing just the things that he did in order to make this world possible.
我们看到这个世界真是很奇妙，是不是？
We find that God did not make this world out of random, but really out of creativity.
我们看到神创造这世界的时候，他不是随便乱做的，对不对？他是很有秩序的，很小心的把它做成的。
And the way for this world to operate, we find that it reflects God's intelligence.
我们看到这个世界显示出这个神的大能。
As it says on the screens there, natural law points to the intelligent God.
我们可以看到这个大自然的定律指向出这个智慧的上帝。
Let me show you one example.
我给大家一个例子。
Have you ever heard of a woodpecker?
你们知道这个啄木鸟？
A woodpecker hangs onto a tree and then uses its beak and it pierces the bark.
这个啄木鸟在树上面，它站着抓着树，然后用它的嘴巴去啄那个树木。
It does that in order to eat the insects that are inside the tree.
它去啄那个树木，因为它要吃树里面的虫。
But it's amazing how the bird gets those insects out of the tree.
对，很奇妙的知道它是怎么样去抓那些虫的。
It doesn't use its beak to reach into the hole.
它不是用它的嘴去抓那些虫，
It doesn't use its claw.
它也不是用它的脚，
It uses its tongue.
它用它的舌头。
Let me show you a picture of a woodpecker.
大家看有一个照片，
See that thing coming out of its mouth?
看到它嘴巴是舌头伸出来吗？
That's not saliva, that's its tongue.
那是它的舌头。
Now, where in the world does a bird put a tongue that big?
大家想这么长的舌头，这个鸟放在哪里？
I mean, stick out your tongue. How far can it go?
那个你舌头伸出来有多长呢？
Okay. And that's just in your mouth. Where does a bird fit all that?
我们的舌头放在我们的嘴里面，那这只鸟的舌头放在哪里？
You think about frogs, and they can roll up their tongue and store it inside their mouth.
我们知道青蛙把它的舌头是卷起来的，放在嘴里面。
But what a woodpecker does is that its tongue goes back into its skull, over its brain, around the back, and underneath.
啄木鸟是把它的舌头收进嘴巴里面，塞到头颅里面，转过来，握着它的头脑，放在头脑的后面。
So when it sticks its tongue out, all of that comes out with its beak.
所以它把舌头伸出来，从它头脑后面把它伸出来，再卷出来，再这样伸出来。
And then when it catches the bugs that it wants to eat, it comes all the way back in.
它抓到虫以后呢，再这样再收回去。
No other bird eats like that.
没有另外一个鸟是这样子的，
Isn't God smart?
这是不是很有智慧的神呢？
Natural laws show an intelligent God.
大自然的定律，我们看到这个神是蛮有智慧。
Natural laws also show us one other thing.
大自然定律给我们看到另外一些事情，
They point to the perfect God.
它指出这个完美的上帝。
Man is the only creature on earth that is never satisfied with things as they are.
我们人类是唯一在世界上这个动物是不满于现状的，
We're always looking to improve.
我们一直要改善自己。
Sharks have always eaten the way they've always eaten for millions of years.
这个鲨鱼在海里面是它几亿年来都是这样子的生活的，
They eat the same food and they never get tired.
它们吃同样的东西不会厌倦的。
We have to boil our food.
我们要煮我们的东西，
We get tired of that, we bake our food.
我们吃厌了，再去烤；
We get tired of that, we fry our food.
再吃厌了，我们再去炸；
We get tired of that, we steam our food.
再吃厌了，我们再去蒸。
We never get satisfied.
我们是很不满于现状。
Let me show you another animal that we're familiar with. Go back to the birds again, and the way that they're satisfied with certain things.
我们再回去这个鸟的例子，
Now, this is a nest. We've all seen birds' nests.
这个是一个鸟窝，
One family, one nest.
一只鸟的一个家庭呢住在一个窝里面。
Most birds are like that.
多半的鸟都是这样子。
There's one bird that tries to get a community to build together.
但是有一种鸟呢，它们喜欢一群住在一起。
So here's one here. You can get about 100 families of birds in that one tree.
这个大家看到照片上这么大的一个窝，大概可以住100个鸟的家庭。
Now, if you ask me, that's kind of plain looking.
但其实好像也没有怎么样，是不是？
You know, kind of boring.
其实也没有很丰富的色彩这样子。
I mean, I look around here and see how many different colors everyone is wearing.
大家看看今天晚上这个小朋友穿这么多不同颜色的衣服。
These birds don't care.
这些鸟它们不会说它们要这么多的色彩。
People, on the other hand,
我们人呢？
some will live in a simple house like you see on the left.
有的人住在这些很简单的房子里面。
Some will live in huge complexes like you see on the right.
要不然有的人住在右边这样的很多公寓的这样子的。
People are never satisfied.
我们人是不满意现状的。
They always think things that could be better.
我们一直认为说可以改善一切。
This is a reflection because we are made in the image of God.
因为我们是照着神的形象造成的。
And God is perfect.
神是完美的。
And we have that inherent sense of perfection within us.
在我们里面，我们有一种追求完美的这个感觉。
And as we look at the world around us, we can say, wow, this is big, this is beautiful.
我们看看我们这周围的世界，我们觉得说很好的，很美满的。
And we begin to realize that the world is telling us about how big and how beautiful God is.
其实这个世界一直告诉我们说，这个神是多么美满。
There's a passage from the Bible, from the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verses 1 through 3.
圣经里面有这个诗篇第19篇，有这个1到3节。
And in case if you cannot read that thing because you're not good on your eyes, I'll read it for you, and then David will read it for you as well.
我们会给大家来念这3节经节。
It says, the heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the works of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they reveal knowledge. They have no speech. They use no words. No sound is heard from them.
诸天述说神的荣耀，穹苍传扬他的作为，天天发出言语，夜夜传出知识。没有话语，没有言辞，人也听不到他们的声音。
The world is telling us that God exists.
这个世界一直告诉我们说，神是存在的，
But he does more than just exist.
但他不单单只是存在，
He is not only our creator, he is creative.
他创造了我们，他也一直在创造。
He is not only good, but he is perfect.
神不单是好，神也是完美的。
Those are some lessons that we can learn from some of these natural laws here.
从这些大自然的定律，我们可以学习到这么一些有关于神的功课。
In a few moments, I'll share with you a couple other lessons we can learn.
再等一下，我再跟大家分享其他的功课。
Right now, I think the children are ready to share with us some more lessons that they have learned.
我想接下来小朋友要准备有再多的表演啊，供他们学习到的。
So let's go ahead and bring them up.
请小朋友